evening, everyone, and welcome to our YouTube channel. My name is Nomfundo Madonsela. Last week we had a discussion about when the love runs dry in a blended family, or in a new setup as a family living together, where you are a blended family. And tonight I thought, since I'm flying solo, I might as well maybe speak about raising a stepchild in a blended family from a mother's perspective. I know that the subject of raising a child in a blended family can be one that is touchy, and one sometimes where you would maybe feel inadequate as a mother because you simply just do not know what to do or how to love your bonus baby. But I can assure you it's something that can be done with the required effort and with the right state of mind. You will be able to form a loving and a nurtured relationship with your bonus baby. So this evening I'm going to touch on 4 pointers to think about and consider when you are a mother who is raising a stepchild. Point number 1. I'm not gonna lie, raising a child that is not biologically yours does not come easy. It's not as if you had grown the baby in your tummy and had that 9 months when it was just you and the child bonding. But here you are presented with a living, breathing human being, and you can get this child at various ages. I was blessed to receive my bonus baby when he was still a little bit smaller, but he had grown up quite a bit, and it did present me personally with certain challenges to say, how do I love my bonus baby? So the first thing I think is that we must acknowledge that it will not come naturally. It is a relationship that must be cultivated and nurtured. You must be intentional about this relationship. You cannot, and being intentional about the relationship doesn't mean, the normal waking the child up in the morning, come and have your breakfast, let me drop you off at school. No, yes, you will do those, or you will take care of the child and you'll perform those responsibilities and duties. But I'm referring more to spending time with the child. Looking into the child's eyes when they're asking you questions. It's in simple things like letting them come and maybe cuddle with you on the bed, and you're asking them about how their day is or how their day has been. So I am referring to that kind of nurturing and cultivating when I refer to the intentionality that lies behind a relationship between a mother and a child in a blended family. So yes, that is, it doesn't come naturally, and you have to be intentional about the relationship. Point number 2, don't get emotional. I'll make an example for you. So one day we're with my bonus baby at his match somewhere, and his friends are meeting me for the first time, and his friend looks and asks my bonus baby, so who's this? And then he responds and he says, this is my mom. And I can see the look of bewilderment on the friend's face to say, no, but I know your mom. And here my bonus baby is explaining, oh yeah, the other one is my real mom. This one is my mom, but the other one is my mom, And I felt a little bit like, okay, so you don't see me as your real mom. And I had to call myself to order, as I was thinking that thought, to say, listen, but come back. The child didn't mean anything by that. He just meant he's trying to explain his whole situation to his friend. And here you are now thinking, oh, so you don't recognize me as your mom. No, it's not like that. He's really trying to also find himself within the blended family and explain some of the concepts to his friends. So what I mean by do not get emotional is, as the adult, try and rationally think out the various circumstances and situations that you and your child will find yourself in, and try and elevate yourself above the circumstances in terms of your emotions. Don't get emotional, because then you'll end up doing things that could be a detriment to the advancement of the relationship, simply because you were getting emotional. Then 3, respect the child's relationship with their biological mother or parent. You're not there to replace that child's mother. I'm not there to replace my bonus baby's mom. I'm there to be a second mom to him, and that's a blessing, because if you think about it, then he has the blessing of having 2 parents, two mothers, that is. So I'm not going to try and out-mother his mother, but I will simply be there and be the mother that he needs when he's in my household. So don't try and out-mother the biological mother. Point number 4, be the child's parent and not his best friend. Look, you are the mother and not the best friend. So this chomi mgani vibe that you know would have with the child will not serve of any benefit in future when you need to reprimand the child, or where you need to be a disciplinarian, or where you need to take decisions that the child might not be in agreement with or does not favor them. So remember not to get so carried away with trying to be accepted by the child and then falling out of character and not being a mother but choosing to be a friend, because that can have dire repercussions. So I'm going to end it there for tonight, but maybe just to summarize it all, it's to say it is possible to have a meaningful relationship with your stepchild. Again, it will take a little bit of effort, it will take time, it is a process. You cannot simply think that it's something that is going to happen overnight. So you have to put effort to ensure that you see the relationship grow as you and the child learn to live together and to function in your blended family. So in closing, I'll just maybe add to say, always remember, there is no situation too far gone or too big for God to handle. As a woman, find a place in your home, find time where you can sit down and pray. Write down prayer points that you'd like to pray over your bonus baby. Find scriptures that speak to the character that you'd like to see in your bonus baby, and be intentional. Thank you for watching, and see you in our next video. Good night.